There comes a time when everyone's life when they have to gather local weavers and talk about Jojo stands.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Gotta do it.
So we've all got our top 10 lists. I base mine off appearance, power, name and memorability in the order because some of them look really cool but I don't remember them at all and their names are shit. And the other ones, they have the best names but then the powers are awful. That's why some of them I didn't include because it's like the one that's just a sword. Because it's just a sword.
It's good.
It's cool, but it's just a sword.
Well, that is Jojo, isn't it?
It is.
Must grasp your sword.
I'll jump in first then. That was my number 10. Highway Star. You've got to get it out of the way first.
Yeah.
I like the automatic stands. I had to have at least one. Like, I considered the debt collector Marilyn Manson, which just automatically comes after you to steal your organs. And Enigma I thought of as well as an automatic one where as soon as you do the thing to show your fear, you lose. But I like Highway Star just because his power's kind of shit. It's just smelling.
But
Also going at like 60 miles an hour.
The design is brilliant though, and the actual challenge, the idea of it's created is unique.
Oh, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. My number 10 is The Sun. And I don't have to say any more than that because it's the fucking best stand.
It's so shit.
It's so bad.
Guy on a bike with a mirror.
Mirror.
It's fine. It's one of the like part 3 ones where he ran out of ideas and he's like, why not?
It's fine. Why not?
It's impressive considering you only had to really come up with the number of tarot cards.
Yeah.
And then he came up with more.
And then came up with more. He did Egyptian gods.
I think it's the most blatant one of I'm like, I don't know what to do, so I'll use what it literally is. You go next.
Yeah, I'm going to go. My number 10 is Star Platinum. I know it's awful, but it's instead of putting it at number 1, the reason I chose it was I chose the sort of ones that I find personally interesting, but also represent unique things in the series. Well, I mean, to be honest, you'd probably just list every stand, but in this case, it's like super, super unique and represents a thing, proper challenge towards the protagonists, or vice versa. So yeah, Star Platinum, I just love the design, love Jojo, love the character arc.
See, I did consider Star Platinum as well. But I ended up not going with any of the main stands because they're all cool, but just kind of not ridiculous.
The reason why is because Star Platinum's just the classic. When you think Jojo, when you say Jojo, people think stand, and people think stand. Usually, it's Star Platinum that comes up in the first in people's heads.
I mean, Star Platinum's a super powerful and super awesome stand.
It's about the user. It's about great user and great stands together to make something absolutely ridiculous.
The only real reason I didn't pick it is just like I tend to pick the more like straight up interesting things.
Oh yeah.
Or like the weirder things. I like the weird.
I love every stand. I'm just putting this in at number 10 because otherwise I'd put it in at number 1, which is awful.
I didn't pick it because if I picked it, I'd just be going all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Enjoy anything.
My number 10 is, of course, all the other stands I haven't picked.
You still went with that.
For example, I really like Aerosmith, but it didn't quite get there. I really like Black Sabbath as well. I like King Crimson. It's not in my list.
Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers is one I regret not putting in now.
There's so many.
Crazy Diamond isn't in my list. Echoes isn't my list.
Sports Max.
Geb isn't in my list.
I think originally I had like
Geb is
30 and I had to spend some.
The world isn't in my list.
Geb gets an honourable mention because I still argue it's one of the strongest stands in the series.
I really like Hermit Purple, but that's not on my list.
Yeah.
So, honorary mention to every other stand, apart from like most of the ones in Part 6 I don't like.
Oh.
There are a few. I've got a few Part 6 ones in here. Spoilers.
So, my number 9 is Aerosmith. I love Aerosmith so much. I think it's so cool.
It's a dumb play.
Everyone says it's just a dumb play and it's cute, and I'm like, no, it's really cool.
No, it is cute.
It's fun. It's fun. I'd say Narantia as a stand user is probably more interesting a character than the stand is itself. I like Narantia.
I like how he summons it where he like moves out from behind his arms.
Yeah,
I like the little radar he has on his eye when he uses it.
I also just remember Narantia's a boy.
Oh yeah. I think Part 5, I assume most of the characters were female for like 2 chapters. Until
Bruno especially.
They are very feminine. Oh, to play.
Oh,
Oh dear.
oh go for it.
Yeah, I went with Helmet Purple because I'd say out of all the Part 3 main stands, it's probably the most varied and also interesting. Just straight up.
It's what most would say was the boring and least favorite. It's unique because you have all these cool stands and it's like, oh, what's your stand, Joseph? And it's like,
It's
look,
fine.
I can punch a camera.
Yeah, I smash
Yeah,
a 30,000 yen camera.
Yeah, smash a camera, get a picture, but may or may not help us. It's super plot useful.
Or smash a TV.
Also, I can channel Hammond through my fucking crazy arm Spider-Man vines.
I like to imagine that Dio had changed his ways, but then like he kept taking nudes of Dio, and he got so angry.
The superior thing is when he fights a baby
But
that is his arm.
surely the thing Dio should have done is just stopped being topless all the time. Like, surely that's the first thing
You
do.
cannot tell Dio what to do.
That's a good point.
Dio
But,
does as he pleases.
I've got to warn you, this is my last Part 3 stand-up.
Oh.
Because there are just too many good Part 4s.
The rest are all Part
And
4.
I've got to warn you guys. I've only seen up to the end of Part 4, so it's gonna be. That's basically mostly Part 4.
I'd say, I've only really read up to about 10 chapters on Part 8, so again, this is subject to change depending on how Part 8's going, which is going brilliantly well so far. Anyway, we're on number 9, right?
Yes.
Highway Star.
Oh, yeah. What a surprise.
It's so good.
Oh, it's because it's responsible for the amazing Josuke motorbike incident where he's on a phone and the bike crashes and deconstructs itself and he has to fix it again and then land back on the bike, which is one of the best manga panels I think I've ever read. It's also the unique challenge that's presented because the guy's in the hospital bed and yet he's terrorizing the protagonist a few miles down the road on a motorbike. So it's just something I really enjoy about him. Oh, I also really like the character. What's his name?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Guy.
Shit, no, I had this.
He's got a good name.
Just to give him a T.
Yeah. No,
It's fine.
It's fine.
No, I knew it.
Yeah.
My number 9 is, of course, Made in Heaven, which is just the best.
Not a horse.
He's not, no, but he's got a horse head.
Yes.
No,
And
it's
he's got reins.
He hasn't got a horse.
Yeah, but it's like the horse penis though.
Yes.
Yes, it is. But it looks really cool. And also his ability's like amazing.
It's
But
like
the name, the ability, and where it is it's amazing.
Yeah.
What it does is amazing. But the actual design of the thing, I can't get my head around. Which is why it doesn't make my list.
But
It's why.
I think it's cool because I mean it's just Alien.
Yeah.
And Alien looks cool.
It
does.
It's a big like mechanical horse thing with a giant horse head penis.
Yes.
How could you not love that?
I don't know.
It's pretty great. Number 8, Purple Haze.
Oh.
The stand that was too OP.
It's so good though. It's like, he had to get rid of it, but it's so good.
Because he was like, oh, it's too strong, it could defeat King Crimson instantly, so I've got to remove it. Just write it out. It just goes away.
Forget about it.
There's angry Fugo, and he just likes it.
It's only used like once against Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
The design is so cool.
And that fight was actually really cool as I remember it now. But I think it's really cool.
It's strong. The design is great. I love like purple and white patches on it and the stupid little helmet. Purple Haze. Also,
so
Jimi Hendrix name as well. He doesn't have enough Jimi Hendrix names.
Yeah.
No, it was only like Stone Free, and that's it.
My 8th, gotta be Actung Baby. It's just the idea of like whenever you panic, you're invisible. And but like I love Actung Baby because it's got this whole final you're invisible thing. Like no matter what you're wearing, and then it doesn't have like any reverse case. Like there's nothing that makes you visible again. You're just straight up invisible forever. That's why it's the best stuff.
It's one of the few I wasn't that keen on in Part 4 because I was like, it's so stupid. It's just an invisible baby.
I'm just internally biased because it's a U2 album, so I'm not.
I really like the name, just the baby with glasses. Like,
I like the whimsical idea. It's like Pearl Jam. I like the whimsical idea that it's old Joseph looking after a baby.
Yeah.
An invisible baby that he can't find anywhere. It's brilliant. He's just chasing a baby around.
It's a great one.
It's cries. That's all you need.
Right.
Hanged Man.
Oh, that was a good one.
I don't know, but the design was a bit more edgy than all the other bits in all the other designs so far in Part 3. Actually, that's not true. It was like Death 13, and it was also like
so far.
So far.
So far.
Part 3 ended quite a while ago.
Though to be fair, you don't see him much.
Yeah, but the actual design of it it really is quite cool.
Yeah.
And it builds up this whole mystique around it because it's Polnareff's sister. It's like, oh, this one power killed my sister. It's a really big character building moment for
the Pol.
Yeah, the Pol. So I really enjoyed the fight as well, along with the Emperor. Is it whole
yeah, and then whole.
It was just a really good part of the manga. I enjoyed it no ends reading in that part. Don't know if you guys want input on it, but yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Number 8 is of course Black Sabbath. He has a really cool hat.
It does have a fruit.
That is almost my entire reasoning. He's got a really cool outfit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's powerful. But his outfit is just amazing.
Yeah.
Sadly, it means that we'll probably never get anything else by Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I don't remember much about what it actually does. All I remember is it has the arrow in its mouth and it pops up occasionally.
It can fire arrows at the stand arrow at its mouth and sucks your soul away.
It does suck your soul away.
Yes.
It's like the Dementors from Harry Potter, but not shit.
Yeah, they can also fire arrows. So
Yeah.
it's like a bow crossed with a Dementor.
If only J.K. Rowling was a closet JoJo fan.
Maybe she was.
Maybe. You can only defeat it with a banana.
Well, it's amazing how many elements of JoJo you see cropping up in Western media these days. just saying.
I think that Black Sabbath was probably stolen from the Dementors.
Yeah.
I think he read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And then he just decided to create Vento Oreo.
Definitely.
In that order. He went into the future, read Harry Potter, travelled back. I think.
I could see Araki doing that.
Yeah, he would do it.
It's the kind of thing you would do.
I mean, he probably has a stand power, and it's something similar.
I mean, he does time travel so many times. Like,
Oh, right, part 7. Are you all ready? Planet waves. I just had to. It's like my part 6 one, which everyone forgets.
Yeah.
Its design is really hype, even though you only see it on a couple of panels. It's just like, it's got a heart. It's got a mechanical heart for a head, as it appears behind the guy's back.
Yeah.
And its power is purely just summon meteors towards the user, and then they disappear when they get close. That's it. It's just super powerful, and it's really shit.
Yeah.
Because I considered doing the other one from part 6, Survivor.
Yeah.
From the same prison scene.
Dumb, yeah,
but
so dumb.
Survivor's more dumb because it just makes everyone want to fight. This one is the bit that was really
I
good
call it
about
I call it a shonen stand. It just returns everything into a shonen when it's already a shonen.
Yeah.
I must admit, I've forgotten entirely about Planet Waves.
I know, everyone forgets. I thought it was really cool.
It is, it's cool, but crap.
It's crap, but it's cool.
Just on Survivor, the thing I liked quickly about Survivor is that you notice the art style regress back into part 2, part 3, as everybody becomes horrendously muscular again. Well, I say horrendous, excellently muscular again.
It's just as Araki ends his relationship, he starts turning to muscles again.
Yeah.
I went with the hand. 2 reasons. 1, because it's superposable and cool looking. 2, because it can let me get around super fast. It can get loads of things around super fast just by making vacuums everywhere. Great.
It doesn't actually create, it does create vacuum, but it just erases the space.
No, the thing is,
which is even better.
Yeah, it's actually, but I'd actually say it's one of the strongest stands again in the series.
It's just it doesn't tend to work super well.
It's
because of Okuyasu.
Yeah, it's limited. It's one of those that's limited by the
But
user.
it's the kind of stand that works super well if you're a super fast person.
Yeah.
And Okuyasu is not a super fast
all
person.
the things you could do with it. You'd never be late to lectures.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I could just get myself into the air and just chain it and I wouldn't have to walk in it.
Yeah.
It would be so convenient.
My number 7 is Foo Fighters.
Ooh.
Because, well, it goes down for uniqueness, really. Plankton that controls water and has finger guns.
See, I'm not even overly sure what it does. It has finger guns.
Yeah, and then it takes over a dead person's body. It's just a unique idea, and it's one of the most interesting characters I think in part 6.
It is very unique
because it's amazing how this group of Plankton has the ability to have a personality while controlling a dead woman's body.
I will admit I wasn't as keen on the design itself.
Yeah, the design itself isn't bad, but the actual character was quite funny and interesting.
I like its face. Its overall body's not very
Yeah,
nice.
No.
but
I like Plankton though.
yeah.
Oh, number 7.
No, seven.
Yes.
Paisley Park, Jolien. It constantly skulks to the background and is easily the cutest sound. outside of Killer Queen.
Killer Queen's a super cute stand.
It's got hair, but it's covered in like maps.
It just looks like the user, but it's made out of maps.
Yeah, it's the user just out of maps, and it takes her so long to realise she has it.
Rather than just being a shitty reflection.
Yeah.
It takes her so long. It's like constantly behind her, telling her where to go. Not like that.
So it's just pulling a cheap trick, like all along.
Kind of.
It's just she doesn't. It's like she doesn't turn around to see it.
Doesn't notice. We'll talk about that more later, maybe.
Maybe not spoil it from a party.
Paisley's part.
Maybe no. Next, number 6.
6.
Yeah, weather report.
Yeah.
Are you weather? I'm really like weather report. That's one of my favourite politics ones.
Yes.
Because it's really, really powerful. It's like you watch X-Men and you think Storm is cool, she can control the weather.
Yeah.
And then you look at Jojo and see what he does with it, and it's ridiculous. He heats his own blood so it starts to evaporate, and then freezes it so he makes sparks on the ground.
Yeah.
He he sets things on fire with cloud friction, and he controls the oxygen in the room, and then frogs and snails. It's fine.
It is. It's too powerful.
And his design is really nice as well. I do like it. I'll pass it on now. I'm assuming it'll come up later.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go with something I'd say it's a bit unconventional and say Echoes Act 2 because it's super, super underrated and has so much potential.
It's underrated with good reason.
No. Anything the hand can do, apart from erasing space completely, Echoes Act 2 can do.
Isn't that everything the hand can do?
That's literally its ability.
Like all the secondary effects of that, Echoes Act 2 can do. Like, you just put down whoosh, you can go.
It can do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
do it though because it's Koichi.
That's because it's Koichi and Araki wrote it.
Yeah.
So.
I'll admit, Koichi doesn't use it great, but Echoes is cool.
Good stand,
it does turn into a completely different stand with Echoes Act 3 though.
Yeah. Which is why Act 2 is so good.
It's great.
It has so much more versatility.
Right, okay, part 5 one for this one, White Album, because it's just got the cool. It's got the. I don't know. I think it's actually better than the first face-off against not Doppio.
The King Crimson.
Yeah, King Crimson. But it's better than the first face-off because it's a car chase scene through Rome, and it's Mister, and it's Giorno, and they're driving. It's like this big car chase scene. Bullets are flying everywhere. All sorts of cool stuff. Then they fight it, and then they crash into a river. And then they're dying, and then they're not dying, and then they nearly die, and then it turns into a big tactical battle of how to get through the ice armor. It's
airballs.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm detecting a pattern here with almost dying, not dying, and almost dying, not dying.
Yeah, but no, it's one of the only battles that made me feel genuinely tense, where one of the characters might have died. It felt like it was Mister's time during that battle. I think.
I remember.
There is one reason why I definitely didn't pick it. I really hate its cat ears.
It does have little ears.
It does.
Little cat ears.
It does.
They irritated me constantly.
I think otherwise, I think the design's quite cool.
Yeah, otherwise, the cat ears ruin it.
It does ice skate along the ground and water, which is cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
I remember there's that one panel you sent to me where it just says where he says White Album
gently weeps.
Yes! It was so stupid.
Also that.
Right, number 6. We should still be on 6.
Number 6 is, of course, Magician's Redo.
Oh.
Just because I like chicken.
He wants that KFC.
No, it is partially because I really like Miss Stand User.
Abdul.
Yeah.
Abdul is just great.
It is just a big fiery chicken.
It's a fiery chicken with fire powers. Poor Abdul, though. No spoilers, but poor Abdul.
I do like the red vine.
Yeah,
it's a cool ability because he's instead of just shooting flames, he shoots big
red
Egyptian flames and then wraps people up like a whip.
Magician's Red's got really good design. He's boring. I mean, he's
not
part 3 boring.
It's not though. It's a good introductory stand.
It explains stands really well.
Yeah.
And shows they're not just all about punching people. Yeah. Some of them are about setting them on fire.
It is one of the strongest stands in part 3 because whenever they get attacked, they're like, we need to defeat Magician's Red first.
The thing is, one of the imagine you being attacked by someone, If you can just you can just set them on fire. It's really easy to defeat someone.
It's proximity based as well because as it's shown earlier on, he doesn't have to be looking at you to use it.
Yeah,
it's like letting a steel rod go through you. Oh, because I'll just melt it because I'm that good.
Right, number 5, the Hangman again, bringing it back. His design's so cool. It's just like knife guy in bandages.
The power's good as well.
Yeah, it was one of the things about it was the stuff previously had been kind of shit power wise. Like Star Platinum punched, and you had just fire.
Yeah.
And you had a beetle.
Yeah.
And none of them super stood out. And then this one was the like, how does it work? It appears in mirrors and like slowly stabs you. It can't be defeated. It was like a big hype up moment as well. Like along with the Polnareff building moment. It was one of the first things that super sold stands in the part and made it as great as it was. I mean, we've kind of mentioned everything.
Also, the Hangman's a great name for anything.
Alright, you done?
Yes.
I went with Superfly because fuck yeah! The most ridiculously specific automatic stand that is more harmful to its user than probably the person you're trying to trap with it.
It is.
I just love it. It's so good.
There is a thing where you tell somebody they have to fight a electric pylon when you try and sell the manga to them.
It's
like, oh, he fights an electric pylon.
Yeah. It's like that one
kind of loses for a long time.
It's like that kind of thing that you can use to hook someone in. We're like, yeah, but they do this, and we're like, what? What? What?
Yeah.
And then when we start reading the manga, they subsequently forget about it, and then are reminded by it as soon as they see it and go, "Oh my god, it's this bit."
What the fuck am I reading here?
Yes,
it's great.
I did like the Superfly bit.
Oh, that's so good.
Mine is weather report. And what I have written down essentially: raining frogs, fairy hat, powerful stand, absolutely indispensable to the plot. And also the backstory of the user is really good. The backstory of the user is amazing, or at least I really enjoyed the backstory to it. I won't make any mention.
It's also one of the first things where the only instances where the stand and the person have the same name.
Yeah.
Weather report.
Well, it's not. It's
not his proper name. He forgets his name, so he just takes his stand.
Yeah, which will not spoil. But yeah, essentially, weather report's in at this for me because it's also excellent.
Oh.
I hate how we have similar ones.
Number 5. But is of course this is my. Great part 3 bit. It is of course Silver Chariot. It's so cool.
It is.
It's just a nice it's just like a fencer.
Yeah.
And its stand user is Polnareff.
Yeah, I like how it's based on speed as well. If it's not it has to be the fencing part aspect of it.
I mean, it can still destroy like an entire rock with a single stroke.
It's also got armor. The armor's also important as well as part of the
Is that the first time we see like a multi-stage stand?
I think so.
Yeah.
Where it takes off its armor and it's like, now I am faster.
Yeah.
I have an after image.
Which
he doesn't use it often.
No, he doesn't.
I think he uses it like twice, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting compared to everything we see before that.
It is, to be fair. It's one of those that's still kind of simple like Star Platinum, but it's got a bit more to it.
Also there's Polnareff, who is excellent. It's actually hilarious.
Polnareff is great.
I think they overdo it a bit sometimes, but generally,
He's a bit aggressively French.
I am offended by that statement.
My number 4, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's really hype.
Yeah.
It just the design at first I thought it was kind of shit, but then I began to love it. It's just like a little chicken man.
The design got redesigned. Super dumb.
It got redesigned like later on in the manga, didn't it?
Slightly.
Just to make it look less dumb.
Yeah.
But it still has the fucking codpiece, doesn't it?
The user is excellent.
Yeah. It's used really well for like simple just electricity.
Yeah.
It's one of those you wouldn't expect it to be like a action fighty one, but it's like I can move really fast and punch. I can defeat you with my pinky.
Yeah.
One of my favourite Iraqi moments related to Red Hot Chili Pepper is the kind of break panel we have the chapters, and it's just Iraqi's drawn a guitar and then has a load of facts about the guitar around the guitar. It's like a really detailed drawn guitar.
That's a very Iraqi thing to do.
It's absolutely excellent.
It was one of the. It was a super high moment at the beginning of the pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he was the main villain for like the first third.
Yeah, he's a Discord boss basically.
Yeah.
Like they have to deal with him before they can do anything else.
Or not than before.
I went with Highway Star. Bring it back again, motherfuckers.
I'm glad the love for Highway Star is here.
We're obviously not moving at 60 kilometers per hour. Because he's just catching up to us again.
Oh, it's so good.
Is there anything else we can add, to be fair?
Well, it's not really much. Like I like how he divides into feet. That's it, I guess.
It's a deep purple song. It's got a cool design. Yeah.
The poses are super great, and they showed them really well in the anime as well.
We do. It's excellent.
Okay.
Another part 6 stand. This is going to be a theme really from now on. Jailhouse Lock from part 6. It's I'd say slightly less memorable, but I think seeing as it's quite important to part 6, and it's a really like. It's not a part I actually enjoyed reading at first, but as soon as I got to the end of it and thought back to what had just passed, it was a really cool bit. It's not something you see in any other part.
See, I think I loved like all the part 6.
Yeah.
Even though it's like one of the most disliked, and like it was all really stupid.
I don't
kind of
dislike part 6. I just dislike the stance. Generally,
see, I like the stats. I've already had like a couple of stupid ones.
Yeah, people are down on part 6, but more people are down on part 5, which surprises me.
People are sometimes wrong.
Yeah, but Jailhouse Lock, it's really good. It's a really powerful stand, and it's the puzzle aspect of it, because Araki doesn't really give you the solution in any way, shape, or form. And then when you think you have got a solution for it, he goes, "No, that's not the solution."
He's like, "No, fuck you."
Yeah.
I did really consider Jailhouse Lock. The only reason I didn't is because it doesn't do much actively. It's kind of like a passive ability, and then the user kind of just avoids you. It only actually shows the stand itself, like, on a couple of panels, and the design is really, really good, but it doesn't need a design because it has no physical attributes. It's all question mark, apart from the range, I think.
Yeah,
it's got a really good name.
The name's also great and terrible.
Yeah, and the situation in which it's placed shows shows how devastating it can be, because I couldn't personally see about 3/4 of the way through. I couldn't personally see a way it could be written out of it, and the way it does get out, sadly, is a bit dumb. But otherwise, but it had to be by that point.
It's one of the few stands where the design has like a visible brain. Yeah, and I really like that.
It's really good. It's really good.
Oh, number 4, I believe.
It is, of course, the final of my part 3 trifecta, which is Hierophant Green. Which
you passed it right. Oh, see, I wasn't expecting this.
He's putting an animal splash on us.
It's so cool. I mean, like, you have it can control people, which leads to one of my favourite moments, which is, of course,
Jojo kissing the woman.
No, it's the very it's the very start with the nurse.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, before he kisses her.
Oh, right, yeah. So pen in the eye. Pen in the eye. Okay.
I like the bit where he's just looking out from a throat, like, you know.
I had a slight problem with it over the long term, because I looked back and thought, because it was introduced as Kakyo is standing at the top of the stairs with a painting, and he slashes the painting, and then he slashes the leg. I thought it might have had something to do with paintings. And then it's like, no, it's super not.
It's just Kakyo's a bit weird.
I felt like he didn't know what his ability wanted to be. That's one of the things I don't like about it.
He actually changed the name as well.
Yeah.
So he originally called it Emeralds.
Yeah. Because it's like its ability is ranged, it has whips, no, it controls you, no, it shoots out emeralds. Yeah. No, it's just going to shoot out emeralds until near the end, where it's going to do something else. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, okay.
It's just emeralds all the way down until that point.
It's fine.
Maybe it's just because I don't like Kakyo that much.
Yeah.
I love Kakyo. He has the great tongue thing.
He does, that's it.
Yeah.
No.
That's the only thing that saves him.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten that he also uses the marionette on strings at the very beginning.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Just Araki's, he's like, oh, it's painting. No, it's marionettes.
Yeah.
No, he's just us.
No, it's just inside you.
Yeah.
I'm free now, yeah. Oh, it had to come up eventually. D4C. Dirty D's done dirty.
Yeah, I didn't pick him on purpose.
Yeah, I tried to. I went in not wanting to pick like loads of the main villain stands,
so good.
but I couldn't resist.
Yeah,
it's because they're all so cool.
Yeah, they are.
I really like the design, like the blue and pink colouring on it. as well in the colour panels is great.
Yeah.
It's like a Rabbit Man with Stitch, because you already had Catman, so he was like Rabbit Man now. Yeah, the stitching on it is great. The ability is really good because it's more complex than it seems.
It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, because you've got the multiple reality, like passing the space between items passes you between the space between realities and timelines.
It's a doorway to another world.
And only one of it exists at a time, but numerous ones of him exist, so it can change who he is, and then he can get more of him. And other stuff.
Yeah, and he can just pull whatever he wants through from.
It's both. He uses it both actively and passively as well, which is something I like. Like he uses it to make people shoot each other through dimensions and stuff. It's really well used, and they fight it for a long time, so it's just so memorable.
I went with I'm gonna say it, Crazy Diamond. A, because it's a fucking amazing song. B, because the power is just so good. It prevents so many deaths.
Unfortunately, not his granddad's.
Yes. Who isn't even represented in like any of the openings in the clouds. Like they just forget about it.
It's because he's been avenged already.
I guess so.
It's a really, really great stand, and it really got me excited at the start of part 4.
I mean, especially when Highway Star rolled around. That's probably Crazy Diamond's crowning moment.
Its design is excellent. I think I really like. It's got the same sort of blue bubblegum pink thing in the color thing as D4C, which I really enjoy. But it's the design aspect of the actual stand itself, because we always talk about how great Josuke is as a character, but I think it focuses in on the stand a bit more.
It's one of the most useful.
If
you're going to choose one for yourself, you're going to choose like the abilities to heal and fix anything, or you're going to choose stop time.
Against Kira, like if Crazy Diamond wasn't there, they'd have been fucked. Multiple times. Okay, Koichi and Jojo would be totally dead.
Yeah.
Like, Jojo would have died twice over. Yes.
Although it feels like when you read part 4 that Jojo is doing it on purpose. Yeah, it actually does.
He does. He's like, you know what, fuck it, I got a rest.
Because you know a bit where he could have just stopped time there. He actually just stands there and takes
I could sort stuff out, but I'd rather just like sit in my hotel room and watch Filming Away.
Exactly.
He sits in his hotel room and looks at what do you call it? Telephones. That's all he does.
Yeah, he does.
He was just waiting for that one moment.
I wonder if they're going to call me. I wonder if Amy don't call him. So he's just standing.
So he just sits there. He's watching, and then eventually he tries to kill him.
It's almost like Deus Ex Machina Part 4 is, where it is just Jojo just sitting there watching what goes on, and occasionally intervening.
We both know Jojo doesn't actually want to do anything.
Yeah, he does.
He's just like, no, these guys sorted it out. They're fine.
Your top
youngins.
You're number 3.
Where we're now coming down to the toppest of top 3. Welcome to part 6 again. It's Diver Down. Partly because I personally found Anasui to be one of the most relatable characters later on in part 6, where I didn't understand much of what was going on, and Anasui was walking around going, what the hell is going on? What's this? What's that? What's this? Why am I chocolate?
He asked the questions you wanted to know.
Yeah. Why are the chocolates in my mouth now? But Diver Down in itself is actually a really strong stand power, and it's used really well throughout, I think, because it has especially it doesn't do much during the actual prison battle segment. There's a section beforehand, I think, where it has a really good few moments of its usage. One thing that did confuse me for a while, though, was its actual power, because I think I didn't actually.
It doesn't make too much sense.
I didn't, because originally I thought it can manipulate the energy of objects when it's phased into it, and I found that it actually manipulates the matter, which I don't understand what that means.
It's fun.
Yeah, but it's fun.
You kind of know how he uses it.
Yeah, but then it also is able to deconstruct things as well.
I think
which is really confusing. So I don't get it.
I think the one thing I didn't like about Diver Down was the huge D on its head.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason I got super told off. I like the scuba gear on his back, but his face is kind of weird, and it's got a huge D on his head.
Yeah. We all know it's the will of a D.
It's just the font on the D as well makes it worse.
It's like some sort of gothic-y thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, number 3.
My number 3 is King Nothing from part 7.
Which I'm the only one that knows about.
I'll show you what he looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is a really cool jester jigsaw monster.
You want a chocolate?
He's like shite in terms of power. His only power is that if he's essentially a dog. If you give him the scent, he can track it.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of like Highway Star.
They're like worse Highway Star.
Scary monsters.
He can also use his jigsaw abilities to turn himself into a jigsaw puzzle, which goes along with the wind.
God, he does, doesn't
But he can also use that ability on the user to detach parts of him, reattach them to like things, and then open them from the inside.
It's kind of like half
Mountain Tim.
I was gonna go with Stone 3 myself.
But
it's like half Stone 3, half Highway Star.
So it's like about 5 stands.
All its stats are question marks.
It's vaguely useful.
Yeah.
But only in like, I forgot my keys.
Yeah, you can't use it in a fight.
It's not like...
if we're going to compare it, I compare it to Mountain Tim's rope ability, where he can just send bits of his body down a rope, which is, I think, hilarious. The panels are brilliant.
But his name is also great.
Yeah,
King Nothing.
King Nothing is brilliant.
All right, number 2 now. Ooh, almost done. It's still bringing it back. Paisley Park comes back. I really like Paisley Park's design. It looks so cool. It's the bit where she first notices it is when she opens the Ferrari or whatever the car is, and then it's there posing led on his back with holding a torch. Also his power's kind of great. It's one of those 2 powers, not super clear what it is. Because it works as a GPS.
I thought it was a sat nav.
it kind of works as a sat. It's connected to a mobile phone. And so it can bring up a sat nav. There's a bit at the moment where she finds a tooth and she's like, I can use my stand to analyse the dirt on the tooth and find out where the dirt originates via the internet to find out where the stand user is.
It's really good. It's
useful. 5 panels of her describing what dirt is. It is. And then its other power is occasionally on her phone it will come up with a multiple choice question like banana or ladder. And she has to choose one before the time runs out, and then it's just a random item summoner pretty much. And no, what was the other one? It was banana peel or dog poo, and she chooses banana peel, and the guy steps on the banana peel, and she's just like, "What is this?" And then she's like, "Damn, I chose the wrong option. Nothing happened. I thought he was gonna fall over." It's so good, and she's a great character as well. Yeah, it's really cool.
It's a really good design.
Yeah. Mine, I had a hard time with this because I didn't want to be that guy and pick Killer Queen. But what I did was, you know what? Fuck it. Killer Queen, but only bites the dust.
Only when it's the tiny Killer Queen in the eyes.
Only bites the dust, Killer Queen.
The tiny Killer Queen is really cute.
Because bites the dust is an amazing ability. It's so good.
It's the bomb.
And all. No, that was good.
Bites the dust. It's the bomb.
Let me finish. Basically, all these other stands, there were some really great stands in Part 4 and even Part 3. With Star Platinum and the World and stuff. But none of those can violate causality. None of those can be like, oh, right, I'm going back in time, and this person's going to die, and then I undo it. So they just die
naturally
for some reason.
It is one of the best parts of the whole series, I'd say, in general, is the Bites the Dust.
Bites the Dust.
They last for a while, and it's the perfect way to end.
It was so good.
My number 2 is Purple Haze.
Hey, bringing it back
again, just because it's criminally underused. I really like Fugo as a sand user, and I think it could have got a bit more mileage out of it, but it can't be because it would have ruined the entire part.
He got some spin-off novel about it.
Yeah. But just throwing it out there. I just thought it was criminally underused because it was such a good design, and it was
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. Jimi. Oh yeah, and also Jimi Hendrix. More representation, and Jojo is better.
My number 2 is of course gold experience. I mean, he can turn a flute into a beetle.
Wait, what? Coming back.
I've always wanted.
Coming back to stand powers, you'd actually want. I'd take gold experience.
Gold experience is super useful.
It confuses me it's confusing for like the first 15 chapters of what it actually does.
First 50.
Imagine you really like dogs, but the place you're living doesn't allow them. So you buy a stone dog, which you can turn into a dog and take out if you like.
Or a cat. Or anything.
Yeah. Because what it does is it gives life in its punches. So, like, if he punches someone's tooth and turns it into a fly to track them down.
Yes. Yeah, because it'll follow him back.
Also, if he punches you, it gives you life so that it feels like you're on adrenaline and everything's moving really slowly.
Oh, wow.
It's weird.
Well, he can essentially stop you as well.
Yeah.
He can also punch you and it increases your healing rate, metabolism, natural healing rate body thing. So it uses up their physical like energy. Like their calories or whatever.
Yeah, so it just like super raises
he can also do it to himself.
Yeah, but like wounds heal.
Yeah.
Because there's a part where it takes out chunks of people's flesh and you have to heal it.
It's weird because like part 3 stop time punches, it's fine.
Yeah.
Part 4 heals finger punches, it's fine. Part 5 I've fish so long time.
And then it gets to the end of part 5, and it's okay. No, you can't have this anymore because it is literally universe breaking.
And then part 6, where it's universe creating.
Right, on to finally part 1. Finally, we've been doing this for a while. And I had to, as much as I didn't want to. I just love it so much. Killer Queen. The thing with Killer Queen is
he's that guy.
I am that guy. It was when I was reading the manga, and I was so far a bit torn on part 4, and then you get to that panel where like the villain starts to reveal himself, and he's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that," and then there's like the black, like flamey haze in the background behind him, and you just see like the cover album of the Queen. The Queen's cover album with his hands crossed, and then the face, it looks like a skeleton at first, and then his face appears, and they're just like the first few panels he's in are so hype. The ability as well, it's overpowered, but not like time stopping overpowered.
Or gold experience record.
It's explosions. He uses it so well, and he's just such a formidable character.
He has to be a super cunning character to pull it off, which he is.
It's a really good case of intelligent stand user, with relatively powerful stands.
Sometimes I'm a bit torn on the humanoid characters as well, but it's just big pink Catman with gloves and belt, and it looks really nice.
Another face.
Also, when he redraws it, sometimes in part 8. It looks amazing. There's a bit where it sends its miniature bombs into someone's bloodstream to blow up blood clots. It's so good. It's like, I will heal your blood clots with bombs. I just love it. It also has like 3 colours. Right, I'll stop fanboying with Killer Queen.
I missed that last. I haven't got to that bit yet, but that's great. Exploded blood clots. I love that. Anyway, I was pretty torn on what to pick for number 1, but actually, King Crimson.
Oh, so good, isn't it?
Well, you know how I was going on about causality? This, enough said.
Even though you haven't seen all of King Crimson, you just know how hype he is.
Also, it's named after a band that is occasionally super awesome and occasionally different.
Oh, that's really good.
I'd agree on a lot of levels, but I'm pretty sure during the manga, he decides to explain how his stand works, and that's what gets him killed, in my opinion. Because there's a serious problem with part 5 of enemies explaining what their stands do. I know you need to for a reader, but it's super dumb in context, because as soon as you tell them, they're gonna find a way to beat you.
I do really like King Crimson, but compared to like the other villain stands, it falls a bit under them, which is the only reason I didn't include it.
The design's excellent.
As far as I'm concerned, it just works.
It just works. Well, if we're going to finish off with bad guy stands, my number 1 is Whitesnake from part 6. Because
Parsnip.
Parsnip from Parsnip.
Parsnips of White Snake.
Yeah, well, it's just a brilliant bad guy stand. It's the first one to actually do what they set out, what the bad guy set out to do. But Enrico Pucci is absolutely amazing. I think as a character. Yeah, and he uses the stand really well, like stealing people's stand powers. Like, you think, oh, that's a dead stereotypical thing. That was two. There's steal memories and there's steal stand powers. And you just shut down if you have both. And it's a really good way of taking Jotaro out of the equation.
Yeah.
Until it's too late.
Yeah, that was the problem with part 4.
Yeah.
One problem I found with part 4.
Yeah. Well, part 6. It's not really a spoiler if I tell you he gets his memories and his stand stolen, not used but stolen.
Yeah.
So it ends up shutting down. But it's absolutely amazing because I think White Snake is actually would have been strong enough to take him through the entire plot line apart from the very end.
Yeah, and White Snake was like my number 11. I really wanted to include it, but I didn't because first the design is so good.
Oh, it's so good. It's got the DNA thing.
It has like the DNA thing. It has like the little crown.
It's White Snake as well. White Snake's one of my favourite sentences. Classic rock bands.
All the panels it's drawn in are really good.
Yeah.
And again, it just like makes CDs out of people's heads.
Yeah, so. CDs as well. It's like because the entire series is about stand names that are rock songs or jazz songs, and then there's this actual stand that is just CDs.
And he just has like a shed of CDs as well.
Yeah.
This is so good.
That's about as meta as you can make a character and still make it amazing.
Alright, the final number 1.
My number 1 is of course Born This Way. I love opening things. I always knew my stand would be if I was to manifest one, something that was a biker that just came out of Dolmio jars. If you open a Dolmio jar,
it would appear.
Spawn This Way would appear.
It'll be a bit inconvenient.
So what you're saying is when your Dolmio
if you open a packet of crisps, it would be indestructible because you can't then close the packet of crisps.
Oh
no! It's so cool. It is just like a motorbike.
It's an indestructible biker.
It's one weakness: resealable cheese.
The thing is, though, you can only stick it on one person.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like if they have someone open the door for them, you can't get them.
Honourable mention.
It's
got a super cool design.
Yeah. Honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions for me. Kiss. I like Guess's stand. I like the design and I like the idea of it. It's the ability to split things in two and then remove the sticker that you use to split them into back together. Yeah, it was really good.
Stone free as well.
Stone free especially. Again, like thinking back to
the classes.
Yeah, part 6 gets better the more I think about it. Which
I will, for an honourable mention, say burning down the house.
His name is great.
But the name is great. The thing is good for the plot, but it's more of a plot stand than it is an actual.
It's a plot stand, but it's got such a good name.
He has a ghost gun.
What's Turtle stand?
Mr. President.
Yeah, there you go.
Or is it Thingy Jumbo?
I don't know.
I think the turtle's called Mr. President.
Either way, the turtle and burning down the house are the best combo.
Yeah.
I want that and all stuff.
So long as we're doing honourable mentions, Boys to Man.
Boys to Man.
So good.
He managed to make rock, paper, scissors really, really hard.
So good. It's excellent.
I think that is it. I think we have spoken about Jojo enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super long video.
And end.